Okay, now that you have a new screen open, let me show you around a little bit. You've already been in the File menu. And the File menu is where you have your New, your Open, your Save As, your Print option, your Share option, Export, and that's where you would close. Clicking on this arrow would send you back to your workbook. And then here you have Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, and View tabs. Each of these tabs contain different commands. First, let's look at the Home tab. Home is where you have your clipboard, your font, your alignment, your numbers, your styles, your cells, and your editing. Your Insert tab, if you click on Insert, will have your tables, your illustrations, your add-ins, your charts, your tours, your reports, your sparklines, your filters, your links. But let me just tell you, for this beginner class, we're going to hang out in this little area right here. If you go ahead and click on Page Layout, you have your themes, your page setup, your scale to fit, this is your page sizing, your sheet options, and your arrange. Formula tab would be where your formulas are, your defined names, your formula auditing, and your calculations. Your data tab is where you get external data from other sources. That's where you would get data from the internet, other spreadsheets. And then you have your connections, your sort and filter options, your data tools and outline. This is more for an intermediate session, more intermediate classes, but the only thing that we'll use in this tab is probably the sort and filter option here. And for the review tab, if you click over, you have your proofing, your language, your comments, your changes, and your ink. For this tab, we'll probably just hang out in the proofing area. And this may look familiar from Microsoft Word. This is pretty similar to the commands in the Microsoft Word review area. And then the last one, of course, is View. This is where you would have different views of your workbook. It just show your grid lines, headings. You can zoom in and out, your window settings, and your macros. This is more advanced settings, but we're not going to use any of these for this session. So if we click back on Home, this will take us back to where we started. Just keep that in mind. Whenever you get lost and you find yourself in different tabs, you just go back home, you'll be back where you started. And that's what we call the ribbon.